Hey everyone, hope you're well. Top 3 reasons why it is not unethical to go for a better job offer. Point number 1, companies would go for better candidates with less or similar salary expectations. How many times have you been left between a rock and a hard place post you have given multiple rounds of interviews? How many times, even though having enunciated your salary expectations multiple times, the HR or hiring manager come backs in the end telling you that this is something beyond budget? How many times you have been rejected post giving multiple rounds because someone internal finally got available? How many times have you been rejected because of location constraints? Tell me in the comment section on your story when you were asked to leave in the same month you joined the company, and not because of performance or ethical reasons, but because you suspect someone cheaper or someone prevalent in the company got available. Point number 2, businesses are selfish and you must be too. The point which I tried hard to articulate above was that most businesses and companies, irrespective of what sweet stories of employee-centric culture they tell you, they are all lies being deliberately told for the sole benefit of the business at your personal cost. Don't believe them. Gone are the days where companies will treat you like an extended family. Companies are very practical these days, and companies are very materialistic these days. Look at what happened during the COVID times. Tell me in the comment section your stories where you were promised a lot of care by cash-rich companies, but they let you go because things got a little financially tough for them. There is no one coming to fight for you, especially not businesses, and especially not the leaders working in these businesses. And believe me, businesses rather plan all these contingencies. There is a reason why businesses give you ESOPs and a huge variable pay which is paid annually and not monthly, at least in most of the cases. Maybe there is a deeper, more sinister plan in place where businesses calculated the money they will save by letting people go tactfully and not dispersing all these ESOPs and variable components. A good company will give monthly variable and ESOPs payouts, or maybe divide the annual payout into several recurring payments distributed throughout the year. After all, please understand, the point of having these components in the first place is because the company can't afford to pay you the entire fixed CTC in lieu of whatever hard work you do. Point number 3, negotiations are extremely hard post you're stuck in the company. It is also important to choose a better employer, because once all hell break loose and you find yourself in a tough situation, either due to layoffs or due to the extreme work pressure or due to a poor toxic work culture, you will have to start looking out in desperation. And when you do this, these very leaders and these very companies who gave you those bullshit stories on care and culture will try their best to negotiate your salary in lieu of your desperation. They will use your desperation and your sadness to buy you out cheap or below their original budget or below your true value. Of course, there are unicorns in a herd of sheep, and here I do not mean the very traditional definition of unicorn, $1 billion company. No, not really. There are unicorns in a herd of sheep, and it is your right to be patient and choose that. Thanks everyone. Have a nice day ahead.